Hey guys, it's me, Luke. This video is going to be about a science experiment that I conducted for my science class in school. So this is another school project video, but it's science this time. Enjoy it for what it is, alright? I think I've said everything I need to say. Alright, hope you guys enjoy. Without any further ado, I said abdo. Abdo. Further ado. Without any further ado, let's get on to the video. Alrighty, so in order to understand the objective of my experiment, you have to first understand this. So, basically, this is a battery, okay, and it's made out of pennies, washers, and a piece of cardboard that has been soaked in vinegar. Okay, and this is a very common way to make a battery on the cheap, and it can, depending on how large you make it, it can charge quite a few things. So basically my experiment was to see how much voltage was produced from liquids other than vinegar. So everyone tends to use vinegar for this experiment, soaking the cardboard in it, and I wanted to see what other liquids could I use to see what else could be used for this experiment and what voltage would be produced using these other things. So the liquids that I chose to use were I used vinegar, which everyone seems to use. I used salt water, and I used water, and I used a mixture of salt water and vinegar. So I put the two together and soaked it in that. They all, based on what other people have done, I concluded that those four were the most logical liquids to use that should theoretically produce the highest voltage, besides water. Of course, I just wanted to do water just to see what would happen, to see how much voltage would be produced. My hypothesis for this, my hypothesis, why? My hypothesis for this experiment was that vinegar would produce the highest voltage because everyone seems to use it. I found this experiment interesting because I really enjoy testing things to find like what works best for something. I don't know. There's something satisfying about it that I know the best way to get this thing done, if that makes any sense. I don't know. The results of my experiment can help anyone know what materials to use in order to make this battery if they ever wanted to. Maybe they didn't have a battery that I don't know. So here is how I conducted the experiment. I soaked the cardboard in the liquids and then put them in between the penny and the washer and hooked it up to a multimeter, which is a scientific instrument that can be used to produce, or not to produce, to measure the voltage of a battery or something that would be producing voltage such as this. Alright, so I did the experiment and I got my results, and if you see right here, there they are, right there. Check it out. So as you can see, I used a bar graph to demonstrate this, and my results were that water produced the least voltage, which was obvious because it's water and it doesn't have very many properties that would logically produce a voltage for any reason. Vinegar produced the highest voltage, as I had predicted, so my hypothesis was correct. Like I said, all of this could be used to help someone make a battery. I don't like my hair. What is... There we are. Alright, so basically I already said all this, but in the rubric, it says to talk about my discussion. So I'm gonna do that. During this experiment, I learned how to create and conduct an experiment and how to communicate those the results of my experiment to you guys, you lovely class sitting in front of me. Shout out to you. Who is that? Shout out to you, Kobe. Further aspects of my experiment that may need to be invested would include how much voltage is produced from a battery using other liquids, other than that water, vinegar, salt water, and vinegar and salt water mixture. So, yeah, so or other metals even, other than copper and zinc. So just using other materials to make the same battery, or maybe an even better battery, I don't know. If I were to conduct this experiment again, I would do it exactly the same way I did, because I think it is the most efficient way I could have done it. And, so, I think I did a good job there. Disagree if you want. You're probably right. My resources for this experiment were an article I found, hold on, I'm pulling it up on my computer right here, by Mary Bates, a PhD. She wrote on this awesome article called How Do Batteries Work for the School of Engineering, MIT.edu. Look that up. How Do Batteries Work? It's really cool. You guys should read it. Mary Bates. She's pretty cool. And the other reference I used was from Exploratorium. That's what I was trying to say. Exploratorium.edu. Education. It's a thing that they did about penny batteries. That's what they call them on here. They're called a bunch of different things. Coin batteries, copper batteries, copper zinc batteries. And they have these awesome video demonstrations. I think there's 4 of them. And they have a short, they talk about it. They wrote, well, no, it's not, it's longer than I thought. There's this full, like, essay on them. So you guys should look this stuff up. There's some pretty awesome websites out there talking about this stuff. So those are the 2 references I used to conduct my experiment. And I think I watched a few other YouTube videos, but all the information that were in there was all just the same information that I found on exploratorium.edu. So yeah. Thanks for watching so much, guys. It means the most to me. Subscribe to the channel for some more cool content. Like this video. Put a comment below if you have anything you'd like to tell me I'm doing wrong or anything like that. All you guys in class right now should get out your phones and comment on this video. You shouldn't do that. No. I see Priest looking at me right now like I'm not. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Priest. I didn't. I should never have said that. Alright, thanks so much. Subscribe to the channel, especially you, Mr. Priest. What am I doing? Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, like I said, and I will see you guys in the next video.